Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is DeLaney. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to grow a fun little community on here, and let's just kind of get into it. So today was a really fun day. Today is Saturday, March 8th, and my husband and I went to Indianapolis, Indiana, and we went there for a show. We went there to go see Six the Musical at the Klaus Memorial Hall, and on the way we stopped at a yarn shop. So we got up, got around, and pretty much just got out the door, had lunch, and then went to Mass Ave Knit Shop, which is a knit shop on Mass Avenue. I think it's actually like technically Massachusetts Avenue, and then they just abbreviate it. So I will insert clips here from the video. And they had a ton of cool stuff. It was a bit cluttered, but I feel like all the best yarn shops are. And they had a bunch of example work, which was so cool. I love when people do that, because not only does it show you just like the yarn, it shows you how the yarn works up. And so you kind of have an idea of like different pattern ideas of what you want to make. Do you want to make shawls? Do you want to make hats? Do you want to make a cowl? Do you want to make a sweater? Do you want to make a top? They have all of that linked with the piece of apparel. And then they also tell you what kind of yarn they're using. And so most of the time they sell the yarn that they used, obviously. So it's a great example piece of what you'll need for that project. Like, let's say you're making a top and you need, I don't know, 2,000 yards of yarn. I have no idea if that's a good estimate or bad estimate. I have absolutely no idea. I'm gonna say that's probably a lot, because I think you need about 1,000 yards for a cardigan. So let's cut that down. Let's say like maybe 500 yards for a top or something like that. Especially if it's like lace work, you're gonna be using less yarn. Anyways, so after all of that, you can see it, you can feel it, you can feel how the material will be against your skin, and everything like that. So that was really cool. And then we went to go see Six, which I went in blind. We both went in blind. We did not know what it was about. So I got the tickets because I had heard a lot of good things about it, and I had seen a clip or two of one of the performers performing, especially like a certain song. And so we went to the Klaus Memorial Hall, which is on Butler University campus. So we were a little nervous because if you've ever been on a campus, it is usually a pain in the butt for parking and whatnot. And so we were a little worried with that, but there ended up being a parking garage right next door, and that was great. And then we had a pamphlet. Well, the pamphlet tells you kind of exactly what's going to happen, and like it's actually about the 6 wives of Henry VIII. And how they had 2 divorced, 2 beheaded, and 1 died and 1 survived. And so it talks about all of their stories and what happened, how long they were together at some points, and kind of like their attributes, like what they're best known for. And then a little bit of like their past, like if they were married before, if they had any children, how they got together, that kind of a thing. And it was spectacular. Like, it was so good. I was really impressed with how great of singers they were. Oh my gosh, like I cannot sing to save my life, and it was amazing. So it was so good that my husband and I actually listened to the soundtrack again on the way home. Because it's about a 2-hour drive from Indianapolis to where we live. So there's that. And then as he was getting ready to shower, he turned on another song and was listening to it again. So that was really cool. He really enjoyed it. That was really fun. And I just kind of wanted to share that. Let me grab the yarn that I got today from the knit shop too. And we'll kind of go over that. Okay, I have the bag since I was a first timer. They gave me a cute little bag with their information. It says Mass Ave Knit Shop, yarns, patterns, buttons, needles, classes, and more. It's actually on Virginia Avenue in Indianapolis. And it's also called, their website is massaveknitshoponline.com. So, ironic that it's not on Mass Ave. I wonder if it started out on Mass Ave and then it got moved, like they moved, and then they just never renamed. That's possible. So, I got 3 minis and 3 bigger skeins. So one thing I didn't know is Ruby and Roses is actually based out of Lafayette, Indiana, which is so cool. Like, there are so many cool shops around me. Locally, there is, Simply Socks and Knitting on Broadway. And so, like, that's super cool. And so, yeah, I didn't know that this was based in Lafayette. Like, that's not that far away. So that's really cool. So this is Ruby and Roses mini. I don't think it gives me colors. It just has minis. So I got this one. This one. And this one. There's a lot of cool little splotches. And then we got 3 other colors. So I got like a big version of one of those. It looks similar. It's not the same brand and the same dye lot or anything. This is Wonderland Yarns, Pigments of Imagination, Mad Hatter, Sport Weight, 344 yards, 4 ounces, in the color Kerfuffle, which is such a cute thing. Machine washable cold, however, to ensure a long life for your lovingly handmade item, hand wash in cold water and lay flat to dry. It is 100% superwash merino wool. It is absolutely stunning. We got Plymouth Select Plymouth Yarn DK Merino Superwash, 100% superwash fine merino wool, in the color turquoise. And then lastly, we got worsted weight Malabrigo yarn. I was like, I can just tell by the way that it's labeled, in the color Orchid. It is 210 yards. It's worsted weight, 210 yards, 100% merino wool. It is a thin 4 weight, like it's more like a sport weight, so I figured it would go well with the project. So here are these 3 together. Let me see if I can grab all 3, and then here are these 3 together. So as you can see, I kind of went with a color palette. So I really want to make a a crocheted hat that matches the style of my crocheted fingerless gloves. So it is a front and back front post double crochet and a back post double crochet for the ribbing, and it's a moss stitch all the way up. And so it goes like here to like here, and it's super cute, and I love the pattern. I would show you right now, but it is done and in a project bag, and I don't want to grab it right now. But I thought it'd be really cute to make a hat in a matching stitch pattern, but not the same color. So I made 2 pairs of those. I'm only making, I might make multiple hats with these. It just kind of depends. I was thinking of doing like 1 color for the ribbing and 1 color for the hat. And then switching it up, because I don't know if these will even give me enough for the ribbing. They might, but because I want to say, I wish it would tell me how many yards, or is it ounces this pattern tells me? Let's see. It told me grams. I might weigh these. Let me, because I'm going to use the pattern. Oh gosh, I have to scroll all the way to the top. This is off of Ravelry, and it is the Ombre Moss Stitch Beanie. from mycrochetery.com. mycrochetory.com. And it's really cute. Let me spin you around. Not the best quality, but here you are. And so this is the kind of pattern that I'm going to be working with. So yeah, that's what I got this yarn for. I specifically want to work with it. I'm going to be downloading the pattern and getting it on my phone so that way I can bring it to club next week. I'm not going this week. I do have a crochet club I go to every Monday night. However, I'm not going this week because I have an event going. I will try to film for the event so that way I have another YouTube video to post. But if you stay till the end, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm super excited to continue my YouTube journey, and don't mind me in my PJs and my makeupless face. I wanted to get comfy after going to the event and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications of when I post. I'm not on a regular posting schedule right now, so that way you'll know when it happens. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks.